Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract wealth, success, and abundance, while others, despite their best efforts, struggle to make ends meet? What if I told you that the secret to unlocking your financial potential isn't some mystical lottery win or a hidden treasure map, but rather a powerful yet often overlooked force residing right between your ears? Today, we're diving deep into a timeless classic that has transformed millions of lives, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And trust me, this isn't just another dusty old book. It's a blueprint, a master key for anyone ready to harness the incredible power of their mind to achieve their wildest dreams. Let's set the stage. Imagine a young, ambitious journalist named Napoleon Hill, given a monumental task by none other than the legendary industrialist Andrew Carnegie. Carnegie, one of the wealthiest men in history, believed there was a formula for success, and he challenged Hill to uncover it. For over 2 decades, Hill interviewed hundreds of the most successful individuals of his time: Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, and many more. He meticulously studied their habits, their philosophies, and their unwavering determination. The result of this monumental undertaking was Think and Grow Rich, first published in 1937, and it's not just a book about making money, it's a philosophy of achievement, a practical guide to transforming desires into reality. Hill distilled the wisdom of these titans of industry into 13 universal principles, and today we're going to explore 7 of the most impactful ones. So grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and get ready to unlock the millionaire mind within you. Lesson 1. The power of desire, the starting point of all achievement. Imagine a young boy, let's call him Rohan, growing up in a small village. He sees airplanes flying overhead and dreams of soaring through the skies himself, but not just as a passenger. He wants to build them. This isn't just a fleeting wish, it's a burning, all-consuming desire. He spends hours drawing designs, devouring books on aerodynamics, and saving every penny he earns from odd jobs. This, my friends, is the essence of Napoleon Hill's first principle: desire. It's not enough to simply want something. A mere wish is weak, easily extinguished by the first obstacle. Hill talks about a burning desire, an intense, unyielding longing that borders on obsession. Think about it like this. If you want to cross a raging river, merely wishing to be on the other side won't get you there. You need a powerful desire that compels you to find a boat, build a raft, or swim with all your might. Hill challenges us to define our desire for money with absolute clarity. He asks, how much money do you want? Don't just say a lot. Be specific. What are you willing to give in return for this money? Remember, there's no such thing as something for nothing. By what date do you intend to possess this money? Set a deadline. Create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and start immediately, whether you're ready or not. Write down a clear, concise statement of these points. Read your written statement aloud twice daily, once just before retiring at night and once after arising in the morning. As you read, see and feel and believe yourself already in possession of the money. Let's go back to Rohan. His desire wasn't vague. He didn't just want to work with planes. He wanted to design and build innovative aircraft. He knew he'd need to study engineering, get good grades, and probably face years of hard work. He even pictured himself in a hangar surrounded by blueprints and tools. This intense desire fueled his every action, pushing him through countless challenges until, eventually, he was leading a team at a cutting-edge aerospace company. Without a strong, burning desire, your journey to success is like a ship without a rudder drifting aimlessly, easily knocked off course. It's the fuel that ignites your ambition and keeps you moving forward, even when the path gets tough. Lesson 2. Faith, visualizing and believing in the attainment of desire. Now, once you have that burning desire, the next crucial ingredient is faith. This isn't about blind optimism or wishing upon a star. Hill defines faith as the head chemist of the mind, the element that mixes thought with the subconscious mind. It's the firm belief that you will achieve your goal, even when there's no tangible evidence to support it yet. Think of it like an architect designing a magnificent skyscraper. They don't just hope it will stand. They have absolute faith in their calculations, their engineering, and their vision. They can see the completed building in their mind's eye long before the first shovel breaks ground. Let's take the example of a budding entrepreneur, Sarah. She has a revolutionary idea for a sustainable clothing brand. Her desire is to build a global company that makes a real environmental impact and generates millions in revenue. But she's starting from scratch, with limited funds and a highly competitive market. If Sarah only had desire, she might quickly become discouraged. But she also cultivates faith. She visualizes her factories running on renewable energy, her clothes being sold in major department stores, and her team celebrating milestones. She doesn't just think about success. She feels it. She believes with every fiber of her being that her vision will become a reality. This unwavering faith allows her to persist through rejections from investors, manufacturing hiccups, and marketing challenges. When doubts creep in, she reaffirms her belief, often using affirmations and visualization techniques. She acts as if her success is inevitable, and this mindset influences her decisions, her energy, and her interactions. Hill emphasizes that faith is built through repetition and autosuggestion. By constantly affirming your desires and visualizing their attainment, you impress these thoughts upon your subconscious mind. The subconscious doesn't differentiate between a real experience and a vividly imagined one. It starts working to make that imagined reality come true. So, how do you cultivate this kind of faith? Positive affirmations. Regularly repeat statements that affirm your success and capabilities. Visualization. Close your eyes and vividly imagine yourself already achieving your goal. Engage all your senses. What does it look like, sound like, feel like? Eliminate negative thoughts. Consciously replace self-doubt and fear with thoughts of confidence and success. Remember, faith is not a switch you flip, it's a muscle you build. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Lesson 3. Autosuggestion, the medium for influencing the subconscious mind. Building directly on desire and faith, we arrive at autosuggestion. This is the bridge between your conscious mind, where you set your goals, and your subconscious mind, the powerful engine that drives your actions and beliefs. It's how you communicate your desires and beliefs to this inner power center. Think of your subconscious mind as a fertile garden. Whatever seeds you plant, whether they are thoughts of success or failure, abundance or scarcity, will eventually grow. Autosuggestion is the act of deliberately planting the seeds of your desires, watered by faith, into that garden. Let's consider an aspiring author, David. His desire is to write a best-selling novel. He has faith in his storytelling ability. But he also faces the daunting reality of a blank page, writer's block, and the fear of rejection. This is where autosuggestion becomes his secret weapon. Every morning and evening, David reads his written statement of purpose aloud, vividly imagining his book on shelves, readers praising his work and receiving royalty checks. He doesn't just read the words, he injects them with emotion and belief. He tells himself, "I am a successful, best-selling author. My words inspire and captivate millions. I will complete my novel by date." Initially, his conscious mind might argue, "This is silly, you haven't even written the first chapter." But by consistently repeating these affirmations and visualizations, he starts to bypass that critical conscious mind. His subconscious begins to accept these statements as truth. What happens then? David finds himself more disciplined, more creative. Ideas flow more freely. He sits down to write with a sense of purpose and confidence he didn't have before. He actively seeks out writing workshops, connects with other authors, and learns about publishing. His subconscious mind, now programmed with his desired outcome, begins to guide his conscious actions towards that goal. Hill emphasizes that emotions are critical to autosuggestion. A thought mixed with strong emotion, especially faith, is more readily absorbed by the subconscious. That's why simply repeating words mechanically won't work. You need to feel the reality of your desire as you auto-suggest it. Key elements of effective autosuggestion. Specificity. Be clear about what you want. Emotion. Infuse your affirmations and visualizations with strong, positive emotions like joy, gratitude, and excitement. Repetition. Consistency is key. Daily practice strengthens the message to your subconscious. Present tense. Frame your affirmations as if you have already achieved your goal. I am wealthy, not I will be wealthy. Autosuggestion is not magic. It's a psychological principle. It's about consciously directing your thoughts to reshape your inner landscape, which in turn reshapes your outer reality. It's the constant, deliberate communication with the most powerful part of your mind. Lesson 4. Specialized knowledge, personal experiences, or observations. Many people believe that to become wealthy, you need to be a genius or have multiple advanced degrees. While education is valuable, Napoleon Hill makes a crucial distinction. It's not about general knowledge, but specialized knowledge. And this specialized knowledge doesn't necessarily come from formal education alone. It often comes from personal experience, observation, and continuous learning in your chosen field. Think of Henry Ford. He wasn't a formally educated automotive engineer in the traditional sense. He was a tinkerer, a mechanic, an innovator with a burning desire to create an affordable automobile for the masses. His knowledge was highly specialized in the mechanics of engines, assembly line efficiency, and understanding the needs of the average consumer. He acquired this knowledge through hands-on experience, relentless experimentation, and learning from his mistakes. Hill argues that knowledge is only potential power. It becomes power only when and if it is organized into definite plans of action and directed to a definite end. Simply knowing a lot of facts won't make you rich. Applying that knowledge in a specific, purposeful way will. Let's imagine our character Rohan, who desired to build airplanes. His general knowledge of physics and math was important, but his specialized knowledge came from meticulously studying aircraft design, understanding different materials, learning advanced CAD software, and even spending time at small airfields talking to mechanics and pilots. He might not have had a PhD in aerospace engineering when he started, but he relentlessly pursued and acquired the specific knowledge required for his dream. How do you acquire specialized knowledge? Formal education. Yes, university degrees and certifications are a path, but not the only path. Experience. Hands-on learning in your chosen field is invaluable. Make mistakes, learn from them, and keep doing. Mentors. Seek out individuals who have already achieved what you want to achieve. Learn from their wisdom and experience. Books and courses. Continuously read, take online courses, attend seminars, and absorb information related to your field. Observation and analysis. Pay close attention to what works and what doesn't in your industry. Analyze trends and adapt. The key is to identify what specific knowledge you need to achieve your definite purpose, and then actively go out and acquire it. Don't fall into the trap of thinking you need to know everything. Focus on knowing the right things, the specialized things that will move you closer to your goal. The world is full of people with general knowledge. The ones who succeed are those who acquire and apply highly specialized knowledge. Lesson 5, Imagination, the workshop of the mind. This is where things get really exciting because we're talking about the power to create your reality. Napoleon Hill calls imagination the workshop of the mind, the place where all plans are created. It's the ability to form new ideas and concepts, to see possibilities where none seem to exist, and to turn abstract thoughts into concrete plans. Hill identifies two forms of imagination. Synthetic imagination. This is about arranging old concepts, ideas, or plans into new combinations. Think of an inventor taking existing parts and combining them in a novel way to create something entirely new. Most innovation falls into this category. Creative imagination. This is the truly powerful, almost mystical form. It's when new ideas spontaneously flash into your mind, often during moments of intense desire or when you're deeply focused on a problem. It's often activated by your subconscious mind and can bring forth inspiration from what Hill calls infinite intelligence. Let's go back to our entrepreneur Sarah with her sustainable clothing brand. Her desire is clear, her faith is strong, and she's auto-suggesting her success. But how does she actually develop her product, design her marketing campaigns, and solve logistical problems? Through imagination. Her synthetic imagination kicks in when she combines existing textile manufacturing techniques with eco-friendly materials, or when she adapts successful marketing strategies from other industries to fit her niche. She's not inventing a brand new fabric from scratch, but she's synthesizing existing knowledge and resources in a fresh, impactful way. Her creative imagination might strike when she's meditating or taking a walk. Suddenly, an entirely new concept for a product line or a revolutionary supply chain solution might just pop into her head. It feels like an inspiration, a download from a higher source. This is her subconscious mind, fueled by her burning desire, tapping into creative reservoirs. Hill stresses that to develop imagination, you must use it, just like a muscle. The more you exercise your imagination, the stronger and more responsive it becomes. How to cultivate and utilize your imagination. Dream big. Don't limit your thoughts to what seems possible. Allow yourself to envision the most extraordinary outcomes. Brainstorming. Actively dedicate time to generating ideas no matter how wild they seem initially. Write everything down. Question. Assumptions. Challenge the status quo. Ask, what if? And why not? Visualize. As mentioned before, actively use visualization to see your goals as accomplished facts. This strengthens your imaginative capacity. Connect the unconnected. Look for relationships between seemingly unrelated concepts or ideas. This is the essence of synthetic imagination. Imagination is the bridge between the unseen and the seen. It's where your thoughts begin their journey into physical reality. Without imagination, your desires remain mere wishes, never fully taking shape. It's where dreams are forged into plans. Lesson 6. Organized planning, the crystallization of desire into action. Having a burning desire, faith, positive auto-suggestions, specialized knowledge, and a vivid imagination is powerful. But without organized planning, your efforts can be scattered and ineffective. This is where your desires take concrete form and transform into actionable steps. Hill emphasizes that no one ever achieved success without a definite plan. Think of a general preparing for a battle. They don't just have a desire to win, they meticulously plan every maneuver, every troop movement, every contingency. They assess their resources, anticipate obstacles, and delegate responsibilities. Let's return to our character David, the aspiring author. His desire is to write a best-selling novel. His faith is strong, he uses auto-suggestion, he's acquired specialized knowledge of storytelling and publishing, and his imagination has helped him craft a compelling plot. Now, he needs a plan. David's organized plan might look something like this. Define his goal clearly. Complete first draft of novel by date. Break it down. Write 1,000 words per day, 5 days a week. Identify resources. Need quiet writing space, specific software, research materials. Schedule morning hours dedicated solely to writing, no distractions. Seek input. Find a critique partner or beta readers for feedback. Marketing plan. Later stage. Research literary agents, build author platform online. Contingency. If I miss a day, I'll make it up on the weekend. Hill outlines several key aspects of organized planning. Alliance with a mastermind group. This is a group of 2 or more people who work in perfect harmony for the attainment of a definite purpose. They share knowledge, provide support, and offer different perspectives. More on this in the next lesson. Definite plans. Don't leave things vague. Write down a clear step-by-step plan for achieving your desire. Action. A plan is useless without action. Start immediately, even if it's a small step. Do not wait for the plan to be perfect. Persistence. Be prepared to revise your plans. The first plan might not work or circumstances might change. The ability to adapt and persist is crucial. Leadership. Whether you're leading a team or just yourself, effective leadership in executing your plan is vital. Many people have brilliant ideas but fail because they never translate those ideas into concrete, organized plans. They get stuck in the dreaming phase. Organized planning forces you to confront reality, allocate resources, set timelines, and take consistent action. It's the practical application of all the preceding principles, turning intention into reality. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. A plan without action is just a piece of paper. Organized planning bridges the gap between your aspiration and your achievement. Lesson 7. The mastermind, the driving force. This is arguably one of the most powerful and distinctive principles in Think and Grow Rich, and it's a concept that truly sets apart the ultra-successful. Napoleon Hill defines the mastermind as coordination of knowledge and effort in a spirit of harmony between 2 or more people for the attainment of a definite purpose. Think of the symbiotic relationship between Thomas Edison and his team of brilliant scientists and engineers. Edison had the vision, the burning desire, and the inventive genius. But he also surrounded himself with other specialized minds who helped him execute his experiments, refine his designs, and solve complex problems. Their collective intelligence and harmonious effort created an almost unstoppable force. A mastermind group is more than just a team. It's a synergistic alliance. When 2 or more minds come together in a spirit of harmony, a third mind or a supermind is created. This collective intelligence is far greater than the sum of its individual parts. It's like combining the power of multiple engines to achieve incredible speed. Let's consider our entrepreneur, Sarah, again. She's building her sustainable clothing brand. While she has the vision, she can't be an expert in everything. She needs a fashion designer with specialized knowledge of sustainable textiles, a marketing expert who understands digital trends and ethical branding, a finance person to manage investments and budgets, a logistics specialist to handle supply chain and distribution. Sarah forms a mastermind group with these individuals. They meet regularly, share their expertise, brainstorm solutions, and hold each other accountable. When Sarah faces a challenge in sourcing materials, her designer might have a connection, or her logistics person might find an innovative solution. When marketing hits a snag, the marketing expert guides the strategy. The key here is harmony. Disagreement and conflict will quickly dissolve the power of a mastermind. Members must share a common, definite purpose, mutual respect, and a willingness to contribute and collaborate for the collective good. Benefits of a mastermind group: expanded knowledge and perspective. You gain access to diverse skill sets and viewpoints you wouldn't have on your own. Problem solving. Complex challenges can be dissected and solved more effectively with multiple minds. Motivation and support. Members uplift each other, provide encouragement, and hold each other accountable. Creative synergy. The combined mental energy sparks new ideas and innovative solutions that individual minds might miss. Protection against failure. By having others review your plans, you can identify weaknesses and potential pitfalls before they become major problems. Hill suggests that you don't necessarily need to physically meet with your mastermind group. You can mentally consult with individuals you admire, imagining what advice they would give you. However, the most potent form is a real-life, active group. Think about the people you admire, those whose skills and perspectives complement your own. Who could you invite to be a part of your personal mastermind? This principle is about leveraging the power of collective intelligence to amplify your own efforts and accelerate your journey to success. It's the ultimate collaborative power play. So there you have it, 7 powerful lessons from Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. We've journeyed from the spark of a burning desire to the unshakable foundation of faith. We learned how to program our subconscious with auto-suggestion, armed ourselves with specialized knowledge, and tapped into the boundless creativity of imagination. We saw how organized planning turns dreams into actionable steps, and finally discovered the exponential power of the mastermind group. These aren't just abstract concepts. They are practical tools, a mental arsenal waiting for you to wield. Hill's message is clear. Your mind is your most valuable asset. The thoughts you consistently hold, the beliefs you nurture, and the actions you take all stem from this incredible power. Don't just listen to these ideas, apply them. Start small. Define one burning desire today. Write it down, visualize it, affirm it. Seek out the specialized knowledge you need. Start planning, even if it's just the first step, and consider who could be part of your personal mastermind. Remember, wealth and success aren't just about luck or circumstances. They are the natural outcome of a definite purpose, backed by unwavering faith, persistent effort, and a mind organized for achievement. You have the power within you right now to create the life you've always dreamed of. It all begins with how you think. If you found this summary valuable, make sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more life-changing wisdom to Wealth Channel. Until next time, keep thinking, keep growing, and keep achieving.